Hey guys, Jeff Scurlock here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't mind, if I'm adding any value to your life whatsoever, if you'd click that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it and just help me build up my hobby a little bit. Hey, today we're going to be talking about cell phone mounts for my 2020 Ultra Limited. I had, on my last bike, I had a cell phone mount made by Tech Mount. It's a mount that I really liked. Great grip strength, but I lost that mount, long story, and now I have a new bike. And so I wanted to install another Tech Mount grip on my bike, but I could not find the Perch mount. And that's what I needed, because there's no place on the handlebars of my bike to install anything that goes around the bar. And so I started doing a little bit of research, and I decided to order the cell phone gripper, or Perch mount cell phone mount by Ciro. And here I have it right here. And I ordered this from Amazon, and it came in just a couple of days ago, and I haven't had a chance to put it on. And so I'm going to share this with you today as I install this on the bike. And I give you an honest review of it. You know, the first thing that really strikes me about this before I ever even take it out of the packaging is the pure size of it. It seems so bulky. Where the last mount that I had was small, and it expanded, it had grip strength, and I think it's very similar. It was very similar, if not the same mount, to what Ryan Urlacher on lawabidingbiker.com in his store sells, called the Biker Gripper. And so I really liked that one. But Ciro makes a lot of good stuff. I've got a Ciro cup holder on the front of my bike. I also have a rear cup holder that I bought for my wife for the 2008, but now that we have a 20, the mount is different, and I don't have a mount for her, so I haven't installed it yet. But I just thought that I'd share with you as I took this out of the packaging. The packaging is good, and actual cell phone mount, and down here, the Perch mount. I'm going to pop this open. Got my camera down at an angle where you can see it. And in the packaging is the mount itself. Uses the ball mount, pretty typical mounting system. It's heavy. It's very heavy. And then I have some paperwork here, smartphone holder, instructions, that stuff. And then the actual Perch mount, which I've installed one of these before, and some screws. So I'm going to get started. Shouldn't take me just a couple of minutes, and we're going to get this on, and then I'm going to give you an honest to goodness review, if not in this video, in a subsequent video. So here we go. I start off by removing the T27 bolt that is in the top of the switch. I really do apologize for the camera angle. All you're seeing is my hand, but I'm taking one bolt out at the time. And then what I'm going to do is take one of the bolts that came with the Perch mount, and I'm going to run it through the Perch mount and then put a spacer on the back side of that Perch mount, which I failed to really show you, but I'm going to put the top bolt in for the Perch mount while the bottom bolt for the original switch is still secure. And this way my brake lever, switch, none of this stuff ever comes completely apart. And I'm not going to snug this all the way down, because when I put the bottom bolt in, it's going to help snug up the top as well, and you want to make sure that they're snug down evenly. So I'm removing the bottom. Now that the top of the switch mount is secured by the Perch mount bolt, I'm removing the bottom switch mount bolt, T27, and then I'm going to add the bottom perch mount bolt with a spacer behind it, and I'm going to just run that in there, get it in there and get it started. Excuse the hand, I'm really sorry. Learning how to do these camera angles for these little projects like this, and the lighting's good. I'm glad for that. But anyway, I'm snugging down the bottom, and then I'm just going to snug the bottom and the top down. I do recommend that you check these bolts periodically to make sure they're not getting loose. Harley Tech told me not to use Loctite on them, so I'm snugging them down, and I'm giving them a really good, I'm pulling them down good snug and double checking that just to make sure that they're there. But I'm going to keep that hex head wrench that I'm using on my bike so that I can check them regularly. So I apologize about the poor camera angle in the previous shot. But this is the perch mount, and this is the nut that goes on. It's a plastic nut. You just slide the nut over the ball, and then this piece right here snaps onto the ball like that, and then it's just a matter of getting the nut back up there and threading it onto the mount. Let's see. You don't want to use any tools on this, because if you put a wrench on this plastic nut, you'll break it. You should be able to move it around a little bit, but that's basically it right there. Once the mount is mounted, then to put your phone in, this is my wife's phone, by the way. I don't have a teal green cover on my phone. You turn this right here to the left, and it opens it up. You can do it like this, either way. And you open it up until it opens up wide enough for your phone. And then you tighten it back down some. Okay, like that. And then flip the lever up out of the way, and it's mounted. And if you want to turn it sideways, like I'm going to do for videoing in landscape mode, like that. And then it just takes a couple of turns to loosen it up to get it out. You're on your way.